Miss Martin, always good to see you. You look so beautiful, and the years are going by too fast for us. You are a well, adulthood is right there. It's right there.
I know
But
that's
it's crazy. Congratulations on Paw Patrol. You make a fine Lady Liberty, a fine Liberty. And this is just another great project for you. I must ask you, when you think of cartoons that you enjoyed when you were a young girl, what does Paw Patrol have in common with those cartoons that you liked so much when you were growing up?
ooh, that's a really good question. Growing up, I absolutely loved well, I'm definitely an old soul at that. So aside from me watching Lackawanna Blues and Dreamgirls, I
Ooh,
would say I watched a lot of Backyardigans, Backyardigans and Shrek, all the Shreks, and Madagascar at that. Those are the things that I watched growing up. And I think what they all have in common, especially with Backyardigans, is like the true meaning of friendship and having an amazing support system. And I think that's what Paw Patrol really shows. I mean, they are a squad that loves being with each other and helps saving people and doing good and paying it forward, pawing it forward. So growing up, that is something that I've always really wanted, was to have an amazing support system. And I'm very grateful to have that. So
a fine support system indeed. With this point in your career, as you are now on the verge of adulthood, do you find that role selection is tricky for you? Because when you have older actors who voice cartoon characters, it's a role. But when you're a young actress getting ready to turn the corner on adulthood, it's a different path to navigate. So is it difficult to select roles now? And how do you go about that to make sure you're leaning into your adulthood, but not being too old too fast?
wow. Ooh. We have a lot of talks like this often. By we, I mean my parents and my whole team at Genius. Ooh, I mean, it is. I do find it a little difficult, mostly because a lot of child actors, they take different lanes, and sometimes they're like ups and sometimes they're downs. And for me, I just kind of follow what makes me happy, what I really see myself playing and being a part of. And with that, I think that's the cool thing with producing your content as well, is you can choose what you want to be a part of and what you really don't want to star in. You can still be a part of something and not have to star in it, because because I believe creativity comes in all different spaces. And if it's something that I don't feel like I'm comfortable in starring in, but it's a really great script, then I'm just gonna produce it and help create it and help build it. So um that's a really great question. I definitely feel like it's difficult at the moment, like trying to figure out what I really want to be a part of and creating my own lane. But with having amazing parents like mine and a really great team, they help me a lot. They help me figure out um, the things that I look forward to, and like what we should do and all of that stuff. So it's a very collaborative, creative situation.
Excellent. With voice acting, it's a different skill set than being on the screen. You're in this little confined space. You don't have other people around you. So when you're in the booth, what kind of a performer are you? Are you a standstill performer? Are you over the top, moving all around in the booth? What do you do when you're in the booth to get it off?
Um, Usually when I go on for my voiceovers, they're like early in the morning. So I will definitely have a chair to sit in, and I kind of like just to move around with my upper body. And yeah, I think that's about it. I In the beginning, I definitely had to learn to stay on the mic though, because of working on Blackish and all that. You move with your body as well. So with that, it was a little bit of a adjustment. But now we're good. Now we're good.
Awesome. And lastly, I was in a TCF television critics thing yesterday, and I saw a little snippet of your show on HGTV. Come on, ma'am.
Thanks.
Come on. So are you a decorator at heart? Is that the little secret thing that Marsai has going on? She got swatches and things all over the house, changing it up.
Yes, I mean, I feel like I'm a decorator at heart. I've always loved interior design and the true meaning of real estate and moving around and houses. Like that's always been my biggest thing. And I think that all started with my move from Texas to LA. And I was just like trying to compare the two with the houses and all of that stuff. So being old enough to now kind of be in the designer type of world and know exactly what I want and using my voice, it's really cool and super exciting. And I cannot wait for people to see it.
That is very cool. Well, you are a marvelous young woman, a young queen. I always like talking to you, and just continue doing what you're doing because you got your eye on the path very, very well. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.